Once the opportunity is identified, the initiative lead can start the high-level transformation plan to get the organizational buy-in. The best way to jumpstart is to learn from similar projects, or to draft a plan from a proven template. How do you benefit from the project knowledge that other teams have acquired over months or years? Are they always available for your team? Didn't they know only their parts of the project? What if the key person left the company? You may often end up with starting from scratch. Digital Brain stewards the knowledge as reusable organizational memory. The authorized users can copy tens of thousands of the integrated knowledge in 10 minutes, then jumpstart their project based on the successful project case. Klein is an initiative lead, responsible for the digital supply chain in the North America market. He talked to at least 10 people in the organization, and found one person who had a similar project experience. However, what he got was over 100 disjoint documents. Digital Brain simplifies this process, and helps him to jumpstart the project based on data. Here, Klein can see the history of all the relevant initiatives across organizations. He opens one of the most similar initiatives and projects, which was successfully implemented in Germany last year. His team can explore the whole set of knowledge, as if they were exploring the explicit memory of the German project team. From the success definition to the business model and the organizations and end-to-end scenarios, the process inventory and strategy, as well as the planned and active technology solutions, and more. In addition, if authorized, his team can access all the project templates and even the reference systems, so that they don't need to reinvent the wheel. He selects the goal that the German team set up in 2018, and sees their approved business case. Here, he can open the linked document to understand how they estimated the business value. Or even jump into the reference or demo system to see how they implemented it. Once he completes the review with his project team, he goes back to the Digital Brain Launchpad. Klein's team can copy over 20,000 knowledge data in about 10 minutes, and use this successful project knowledge as a jump-starter template. Now, the initiative team is ready for transformation designing. Klein's team should work with all the key stakeholders across the organizations, so that they can establish a clear change story, and have a common understanding of the transformation vision. However, it is not really easy. You cannot have all the experts and stakeholders full-time ready. People normally come and go in different times, and drive sporadic conversations across silo organizations. They ended up discussing the same topics repeatedly, even giving different directions depending on who talked to whom, which made them feel frustrated and unconfident in the project's success. Digital Brain simplifies this designing process. It helps to establish the clear change story, and make these people on the same page, no matter when and how they participate in the project, so that they can always drive a single conversation, and build up the transformation idea on each other. Let's say, Peter had a meeting to define the company's success with the executive attendees in January. He opened up the Value Driver Canvas in the Starter view. He started it with sharing the industry success definitions as a reference, and visually facilitating the right conversation. Here, on the right side, Digital Brain guided what to ask to make the success definition explicit. Since there are too many cards here, let me filter out by the selected success definitions first. It shows what is success that everyone should have in common understanding. The corporate goal is to achieve 8% return on sales. The value can be achieved by the perfect order fulfillment. This is also defined by order delivered in full, delivery to the commit date, and document accuracy. If the perfect order fulfillment was the success he was targeting, his following question was, how much value are we going after? In the right side, Peter could find the key questions that Digital Brain recommended. Let's click what value we go after. It presents the relevant transformation objectives, as well as the business case and the IT projects. Peter selected this business case, and saw the value of $46 million. Let's go back to the perfect order fulfillment view, via the breadcrumb feature. In the same way, Peter could jump into other discussions, such as what interrupts the perfect order fulfillment success? Or, what do I need to enable the success? In terms of business capabilities. Or performance metrics and processes. Or enabling end-to-end supply chain by products. He could go on and on as guided by Digital Brain. Vishal and Marcus came in for business solutioning in February. They started from the perfect order fulfillment goal and determined what business areas are related to the perfect order fulfillment success. They could see what customers, what revenue and pricing models, and what value proposition or sales programs are impacted by simply navigating here in this business model canvas. Here, they could jump into the end-to-end process discussion by products. Let me choose one of the supply chain scenarios. This is the supply chain, purchasing from manufacturing in Japan, importing to one of the supply chain locations in the US sales company, and delivering to the channel customer and end customers. They could get into each organization and define the process, as well as the business pain points and required capability. They could open up the card and make the meaning of capability explicit here. For example, assigning this capability into a specific supply chain location. Though Jennifer joined 2 months later, she could get the full picture, in a click even at the middle of unexpected meetings. Let's say, Jennifer bumped into the process owner, Marcy. She was asking, why do we need this project? Marcy is the owner of this process. By simply clicking, how this process contributes to the success, Jennifer could explain the performance chain, from the process metrics, to performance priority, and up to the company goal. From here, in a click, she could easily find what business capability is defined for this process. And in the same way, selecting one of the capability could guide you. What IT solutions has been, or has not been implemented, for this capability? Jennifer could effectively finish up her task, because Digital Brain connected all the contents at the back. Our symbolic AI solution, Digital Brain, seamlessly facilitates critical transformation knowledge across employees and IT applications. This will simplify the end-to-end continuous transformation process, making your success repetitive.